streaming. Now I'm going to go to should come on. Hello again, everybody. Welcome into Monday Night Chat, 10:32 Central Standard Time, 8:32 if you're in Las Vegas or on the West Coast, 11:32 if you're on the East Coast. Hopefully everybody got their clock set back and didn't do it at 4 o'clock in the morning like I did. But when you start watching my newest blog called I'm Married to a Filipina, you'll understand why I did that at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's probably going to be about my 4th installment of I'm Married to a Filipina. So tonight I want to play around in Vegas Pro some more. I did a real quick 33-minute video, which that's quick for me. I realize it's 33 minutes with for Ron the other night. I'm going to let this sit here and run for a moment. And if we get a couple of people in to watch, then I'm going to jump over and I'm going to continue playing around. And literally that's what I'm doing, is playing around with Vegas Pro to learn it. And at some point in time, I'm actually going to I'm going to put together an entire series of pictures slash videos slash whatever, and I'm going to post it. I'm going to do it live. Those of you that watch me know that I do everything live and unrehearsed. Now obviously I do a couple things offline just to get some kind of idea of what's going on. I'm not a complete moron. Pretty close, but I'm obviously not going to do that. Okay. So I just got showed a post from a garden group that I run. Somebody's got a cucumber that's from their fingertips past their elbow. I'm thinking maybe steroids were involved. No, who knows? They're gonna say, "Oh no, it's organic, Kuya. It's organic." So again, the 5th installment of I'm Married to a Filipino. You'll understand that. Which, by the way, she's sitting here right beside me. Hey, welcome in. We have a viewer. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to jump over to sunny Vegas Pro here in just a few minutes or a few seconds. I was kind of wanting to see if we had 2 or 3 people join us. So let's
comments.
Yeah,
that's
comments, like, share, dislike, comments, suggestions.
Good or bad.
Good or yeah. So tonight's a tag team effort. You know what I think I'll do? I'm going to actually do this.
No, the other half. Yeah.
So
one eye.
You are going to. You are in for a treat tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because there's both of us together on camera.
On cam.
And hopefully it shows up here in a minute. Don't pay any attention to her eyes. She had eye surgery today. No, I didn't make her run into a wall. So I don't know if this is showing or not. I'm not even going to jump over to Firefox and see. Well, yes I am, because that's just me. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to jump over here to Firefox. I'm going to, which you guys can't see this, you will here in a minute. I'm actually going to switch my scenes. If you know anything about Vegas Pro, then you'll know that, why is it logged? Did I go to, I did. I went to Google Chrome instead of Mozilla Firefox.
Are you okay?
I'm about to make another $2,500 mistake, which I already did once this month.
Hopefully not anymore.
Yeah, hopefully not. Fortunately, we got that rectified today. And
it turns out really good.
And it has the propensity. Oh, breaking news. If you're a basketball fan, Indiana University fired Archie Miller today.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
That is something to reckon with.
Yeah, I mean, let's see if they get a decent coach in there now. So real quick, I'm going to check this.
This should be the next coach.
I should coach basketball, believe me.
You don't. He don't, and he got suspended.
Yeah. Back in the day, I'm 62, and that was like, what, 50-some years ago?
How old were you then?
I was in high school, so I had to be under 18. So we don't want to discuss age. That's another conversation. So without further ado, you can see both of us, and that's cool. Oh, it's our eye patch. I was wondering what's going on. Let us jump back over here. We still have one viewer. I appreciate you sticking around. We're going to go into Sunny Vegas Pro. We're going to go to our main screen. We're going to open it up all the way, which is not what I want. We're going to open up Vegas Pro. Here we go. So this is what I was working on the other night. What I was trying to do was, this is all being done because of a good friend of ours out in Las Vegas who watches a show out of the Philippines, and he likes their opening sequence. And I haven't completely duplicated it, but I've gotten real close. This is it so far. And that's as far as I've gotten. I've got to stop this here in just a second because I don't think it stops. No, it did. It stopped, but it kept going. It's no longer playing. So I did the same video in Caht, or tried to do the same video in Caht, and I cannot. This is as close as I got. Caht's a little simpler because you can do some things in it. Now, I actually wanted to try to put the flipping logo that I can't get to flip over here, right there on that. Ron actually cooked that, even though it looks like a fisheye right there. And he actually cooked, or he actually bought this one here. This is called Halo Halo. It's a Philippine dessert, really good. So, and the thing I like about Caht is this stops at the end, whereas with Vegas Pro it does not. So let us do this. Let us come over here, and we're going to go to Media Generators. We're going to go to Tiles and Text. We're just going to grab Simple Text, and we're going to bring it down here. We're going to put it way over here out of the way of our what we've got accomplished so far. There's some adjustments you need to make in here. So one of those adjustments is you need to highlight and then change your font. So the one I found was this one right here called Wedge. We're going to change the size. We're going to start out at 36. We're going to leave the color for just now. So we're going to go ahead and leave that, and then we're going to play what we just did, and it's going to say sample text. Okay, I don't like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to come in here to the little disc looking thing. We're going to edit it. I am going to change the text color. I'm just going to pick a color. I'm partial to blue, so let's go with a blue. Now I really truly sound like a Filipino because I said a blue. So we're going to play it again, and now we have blue on black. That's not bad. Kind of hard to see. We're going to make it bigger. And one more time, we're going to go into this icon, and we're going to change the, what do I want to change? I want to change the outline, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Let's make it pink. Let's see what that does to it. I have no clue what this is going to do. So then we're going to close. Well, we can leave that open. We can actually grab this and drag it, and it just put a green outline on it. So we're going to come back over here. We don't have any animation to it yet. We will. I'm going to change the outline. I'm going to go into advanced. I'm going to change the background color, and I'm going to make that a lighter blue. We'll see how that goes. So we're going to close that. We're going to hit play. And apparently I did not make it a lighter blue. So I've done something wrong. So from time to time, I'm going to jump over here. I have 2 viewers now. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. You see what my assistant's doing. She's playing on her phone. So we're going to go back to here, and we're going to stop this. We're going to go back to here. We're going to click on the generator. I'm going to figure out what I did wrong, even though I thought I changed the background color. Oh, you know what I did? I know what I did. So I'm going to change the background color. I'm going to go into this teal looking thing. And I think in here somewhere there's got to be a button or something that I hit that will allow me to say, okay, I want to save it. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Okay. These little sliders, you can grab onto them and change your color. I'm partial to the blue, so let's see what that does. So now we're going to hit play. Cool. I'm good with that.
That looks good.
It looks good. Okay. Now clearly we don't want sample text, so we're going to stop this, and it automatically jumps back to here. That's good. So let's change sample text into something. We'll go with the English version tonight, which is Bald Chef. Ron wants to be a chef. He wants to do a blog on chef, and he's bald. So, by choice. If Ron joins me, he'll say something to me or send me a message. So, we're going
to... In other words, in our language, chef walay buhok.
Yeah, I'm not going to put that in tonight. That'll be chapter 7 of I'm Married to a Filipino. So, we're going to play this. Cool. Awesome. Wonderful. We've made advances tonight already. So, we're going to stop it. Now, we're going to click on this button right here, Event Pan Crop. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make this bigger. I think that's going to make it bigger. So we're going to close it. We're going to play it, and it did not. Makes sense because I didn't change the size in the thing. That's not a problem. We're going to come back into here. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring it back down to where we have this circle. So I'm going to grab this circle and I'm going to rotate it about to there. Now I'm going to come down here. I'm going to rotate it again back to about right there. Now let's see what happens. We're going to play it. Starts out there. Kind of not what I want. I want it to kind of start out elsewhere. And this is where I'm still learning. So, and obviously it's just stuck there. Fine, we're going to stop it. It's going to jump back. We're going to jump back, still have 2 viewers. That's cool. We are now going to jump back over to here. So once again, we're going to click on the FX. We're going to grab it. We're going to put it back to straight. And we're going to move this box out of our way. We're going to hit play. Oh, somehow it is not straight. Well, the reason for that is if you look in here, the positioning is vertical.
Want some water?
I do. Just like it.
Oh my God, thank you for... I got water in the freezer.
So, you hear that? She thanked me. That'll be chapter 9 on I'm Married to a Filipino. So we're going to grab this right here and we're going to rotate it back to horizontal, as close to it as we can. We're going to hit play, and there it is. Good deal. So I'm good with that. I fixed the problem. I made a problem. I fixed the problem. So I want it to start, I guess, maybe kind of like that. Or do I? Would I rather it start from the top and come in from the top? So let me see if I come into here. That's not what I want. So I'm gonna cancel that. So I know I want it to start like this. I also know I want it to do several things, which will be fun to try to accomplish tonight. From time to time, I'm just going to jump back to YouTube to see how many viewers we got, because I want to really personalize it and welcome everybody in. So let's just do a real simple one. Let's grab it right here at the top. Let's put it right here, and let's mark it with, I believe it's this one or this one. We're going to hit that one and see what happens.
Here.
Then we're going to grab it again, and we're going to continue rotating it around until where it gets to here. We're going to add another one. Nope, that didn't do what I wanted to do. So it didn't. we're going to play it, and I guarantee it's not going to do what I want it to do. Right, that's the last one I did, or is that the first one I did? I think that's the first one I did. So anyway, we're going to go back. We're going to start all over again. Okay, it's there. So I'm going to move it over here. I want to rotate it to here. Okay, that's cool. So I need to mark where I'm at right here, and I don't remember how to do that. I've only done this like once, so we're going to put this like right there. I think it's this one. Maybe it's, I'm going to hit that one. So now I'm going to grab the whole thing and I'm going to bring it over here, and I'm going to move my frame to about right there, and I'm going to hit another one, and I'm going to rotate it back this way. I'm going to grab my thing, I'm going to go right there, I'm going to make another one. So that's 3. Let's just see what that does. Oh, babe, you got to check this out. So cool. Obviously, I'm pleased with where we're at, so I'm going to get the assistant back in here, and we're going to make some changes to this and go from there. So it took me 16 minutes to figure out how to do that. That's pretty good for me. So I've got to watch it again to get an idea. Okay, I like how that comes in. I like how that goes there. Now I want it to, from this position, I want it to just go out, I think. So we'll put that right there. We'll hit play and see what happens. Comes in, rotates around, and goes up. Good. So the question becomes, comes in from the top, rotates back, and goes out the top. That's pretty good. But I think I really want it to go out the bottom. And I want it to go completely out. So we're going to do that and see what it does. In, rotates, out. Yep, I'm good with that. So that's real good. Babe. Okay, so I'm going to kind of let it sit right there for a minute. I'm going to jump back over here to YouTube. Still have 2 viewers. Awesome. I appreciate everyone watching. Watching, not watching, one of my pet peeves. Since we have only this going on, that's good. I'm going to leave it like that. Any suggestions, comments, dislikes, likes, they're all welcome. And it's not a problem. So I'm going to leave that for now, and I'm going to close that out. I know how to get back into it. I want to jump over here and look for something in my OBS data file, and it looks like I only have one music, which I do. That's what I have at the beginning, so I don't want that one. I want to figure out what I did with my, okay, there's some movies I did in Vegas Pro, and they're horrible. I'll show them in a minute. Right now I want to find where I put some music. So these are my grandchildren, by the way. This is Yanabelle, Valerie, Sophia, and you can't see him really good, but that's Matthew Amadeus. Love the name. So I'm going to make it black, and you'll see why here in just a second. So because these stand out, and then I can go in here and I can figure out, maybe I put it in miscellaneous. No, miscellaneous music is all music. I know it's not in there. It might be in test. Those are iCloud pictures. It's not in grandbabies. It might be a new folder. That's a good possibility. It's not in there. Oh, I know where it's at. I'm pretty sure I know where it's at. So we're going to go over here to this PC. We're going to jump over here to this huge 8 terabyte drive I have, which is right here. We're going to go into OBS, and we're going to expand that. And then we're going to play this one. Nope. We're going to play this one. Maybe, maybe not. I expect this drive to crash any day. That's why I haven't put a whole lot on it. So that's not working. I'm going to right click Task Manager and see what's going on. It shows everything working. So yeah, no, I'm killing the memory right now. I can tell that. I don't really have much going on. Okay, so I'm going to grab that. I like that. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to copy. I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to go into my data. I'm going to paste it right into here. And hopefully it works. So right now I got two browsers. One browser has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tabs open. That's actually very minimal for me. Usually I'm in the 15 to 20 range. And then I have another browser open with, I'm just watching this. I just did this to see, I do this from time to time. I like to look at it to see what's actually showing. And it also shows me how far behind I am from when I see it on the screen to where you see it in the live broadcast. So when I set up my other monitor next to me, then I don't have to switch back and forth. I just move all that other stuff out of the way and it doesn't interfere. So let's keep going. I just dropped my water bottle cap and naturally had to roll all the way to China. So that's not good. I'll get that later. Not a big deal. So I'm going to minimize this and I'm going to close that completely. And then I'm going to actually go to a browser. I believe in the notes below there should be a link to Pixabay. If there's not, I'll correct it. Pixabay is where I'm getting most of my music and a few pictures I find from time to time. You got your category right here. You got editor's choice, videos, effects, animation, slow motion, time lapse, categories. So I don't want videos, I want music. Then I don't understand why it's not going back to music. So we're going to type in the word music. And that's not what I want. So I'm going to have to go find what I want. Music. And that's still not what I want. I want music. I don't want to be in doggone. This is going to videos. I want to go to images, music. Nope. Okay, this happened a while back. I can't. When I get to the one I want, I'll know what I want. So I want music. There we go. So you can click right here. Sounds familiar because I got it. Click right here. Too slow. That's not bad. These are all free downloads. You don't have to stop it. You can actually just click to the next one. So I like this one. I'm going to stop it. You just hit download. They want you to donate, but you'll notice down here it downloads copyright free music. So it's awesome. So I know where it goes. It goes into my downloads. And it's right there. So I'm just going to grab it and I'm going to put it in OBS data. So now I've got two of them in there. So we're going to go back real quick, see what's going on over here. Still have two viewers. That's awesome. We're going to go back into Vegas Pro. And that's not Vegas Pro. That's OBS. OBS is what I use to broadcast. I don't want that. I want Vegas Pro. We're going to go to Explorer. We're going to open up my OBS data file, which I hope by going to fonts and then going back, it did not do what I wanted it to do. So I need to, here we go. I want project media. I want media type. I want audio. That's the one I have, I'm pretty sure. 76278. Yeah, that's the one I've got. So I don't want that. What I want to do is go back to file. Nope, that's not what I want. So let me see. If I go back, it's going to change stuff down here. So I want to go back to Explorer. I really want this to refresh. There we go. So now I've got more video. So I've got 76C27, which is this one right here. I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to bring it down here. I'm going to put it right there. And it put it in its own track because I don't think you can combine it. No, it's got to go in its own. Yeah, audio track and video tracks. So this is way too much music. We're just going to narrow this down. And we're going to make it the same length as our clip right here. We're going to hit play. Not too bad. So it's a little long, a little lengthy. We're going to shorten it to there. We're going to shorten it to the same length. We're going to hit play. So believe it or not, I think I want the very next frame to be a solid piece. So I'm going to do that real quick. I want the very next frame. We're going to go back to media generators. And there are some preset things. For example, you can slide down. So I'm going to grab that one and we're going to put it right here. We're going to go in and we're going to change. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and change this, and we're going to change it to wedge because that's the only one I've gotten so far. We're going to change the size to 36. We're going to put it in the center. We're going to change the color. We're going to make it an ugly green. We're going to get rid of this. That we want to stay the same. So now we're going to hit play. We're going to come over here and we're going to play it. And it says, okay, I got to change the background. I don't like the black. I don't know. That's cool. For what I'm doing right now, that's cool. So now we're going to stop that. We're going to stop that. We're going to take this and we're going to put it right up there. We're going to go back to the very beginning of this. Okay, too long of a lag between the one and no music, so we're going to expand the music a little bit. We'll just go to there. We're going to shorten this a little bit, I think, to there. And then we're going to butt this one right up against it. And then we're going to shorten the music to here. Let's see what it does now. I got to figure out how to get rid of that 2 or 3 seconds of the. I got to think of how to get rid of. So I'm good with this. I like that. I'm good with that. I don't like this part of it because it's black, and I'm not real sure how to do that yet, but I'm going to figure it out. Something else I wanted to show you was, we're going to jump over here. We're going to jump back to here. Fonts. You can import fonts. I went and picked up all these fonts right here, and the one I got going right now is Wedge. So, and it's a TFF. I'm going to put this hexagon in. I have no clue what it is. So we're going to double click on it. And then we're going to, okay, it's kind of ugly looking. Kind of cool, but whatever. So we're going to click install. and it should be installed to the computer. We're going to close this. We're going to go back to Vegas Pro. We are going to go into this. We're going to go up here and we're going to type in. Okay, it did not do it. So now what I got to figure out how to do is regenerate or refresh my tiles. So I'm going to put this over here. And I think I want to do that by just going to tiles and text, grabbing the simple text, putting it right there, and coming in here and going up and see if hexagon is there, and it is not. It should be right here. It's not. So either I did something wrong or I just need to refresh this. So let's go to settings and let's go to see if there's a refresh button in here somewhere. And there's not. I don't see one. So let's go to yeah, I don't see how I can refresh it. It may not have put it in there. I don't know. I know it put the wedge in by doing what I just did, so that's fine. So let's do this. Let's do this. Babe. Babe. Hang on 1 second. Oh, boss! Come here a minute. I want to show you something. You're not on camera. I shut that camera off. So this is what I've done so far. Okay, and then I added this. I haven't changed anything yet. And then I added this. And it's just because it slides down, but it's not doing what I want. Actually, it is doing exactly what I want, but because I hit the opacity again, I'm going to take the opacity up. Now when I hit play, it slides down like that. So I'm trying to add another font real quick. Yeah, I like that. That's good. It's just going to slide all the way down until it's gone. So that's fine. So I added music and another thing. So what we can do. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. So what we can do is this. We can take this and put it over literally right down here. We can take this and put it right there, I guess. And then we can leave that be. We can go to the start, play it from the start. And here's the whole thing that I've put together so far. There's a case where the little bit of a gap actually works, but it's a little bit too long of a gap. So what we can do is we can grab this and make it about right there, and then we won't play the whole thing. We'll start like right here, and we'll play it. A little bit of a gap, music, and boom, right into that. So I want to see if I can get my new doggone. Let's go into here and see if it's there. I know it's called hexagon or hex something. I don't see it at the bottom, and it's alphabetical, so I don't see it. Nope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get real bold, and I'm just going to hit the X here. And yeah, I do want to save these changes because I want to come back to play with it. And this is going to be opening titles. And it's going to save it in documents. And it's going to be a Vegas Pro project. So we're going to save it. Okay, now we're going to restart after we see still have 2 viewers. Awesome. I really appreciate it, guys. We're going to restart Vegas Pro, and this will take just a minute to start. There we go. Now I'm going to hope by shutting it off, and you'll see it came right back, so that's cool. So now we're going to go into here. We're going to go up to our text, and we're going to slide up, and we're going to see if hex is in there. Oh, look, right there. Boom! Hexagon. We're going to highlight it. We're going to shrink it down to 36. We're going to change the color. I'm just going to go with pink. We're going to change the background color to, let's put this as, I can't think of what I want to call it, but let's just call it cooking. Oops, why is it not changing? Oh, because I'm still in the color. I want the color. So now I want to go to the background, which was, where was the doggone background? Wasn't that in advanced? Yeah, background, and we're going to make this not black. We're going to make it red, and we're going to make it a solid red. So we're good there. We can come back to here. We're just going to call this Ron. Okay, why is it doing that? We're going to call this Ron Cooks. I want to center it. It's going to be purple on red. We're good to go. We're going to close it. We're going to bring this over here because I don't want to watch the whole thing. We're going to play it. Yeah, I'm not so fond of the purple on red, but I like it for the purpose of what we're doing tonight. So I'm good. So we're going to stop it, and it's going to go back to there. Real quick check. Still have 2 people. That's great. So I don't need this one, so I'm going to delete it. I'm going to grab this one, and I'm going to expand it. So for some reason, it's just easier for me to work here. Now, we can do a couple things. We can hit transitions, I believe, and we'll just click on this one right here, and we'll bring it down here. Oh, I can't add it. Well, why can't I add it? Well, because I need to do that. And I'm going to grab this, and I can put it right in there. I'm not going to change anything. I haven't gotten that bold yet, or that brave. So now we're going to take this transition, and we're going to make it, well, I'm going to grab the transition. We're going to make it to there. And we're going to play it. We'll see what it does. It doesn't do anything. So that's horrible. Oh, there it goes. All right, so that's a preset effect. I like it. It's kind of cool. So I'm going to leave that there. Because what I want to do next is I want to stop this. And now I want to come in here to this editor. And I want to see if I take this to right here and then move my time to right there, put a mark, and then we're going to rotate it around to right here, move our time to right here, put a mark. We're going to grab it again. We're going to rotate it down to here. We're going to grab our time, put it to there, put a mark. We're going to rotate it again to here. We're going to grab our time, put it to there, put a mark. Honestly, I can't tell you what this is going to do, but we're going to close it. We're going to play it. We're going to find out together. So here we go. I like. So I'm going to guess that all the other stuff moving around was done in the earlier stages. So let's see if we can do that. Go back to here, play it from there. Okay, it works, but it's not working the way I want. So that's cool. So I'm going to stop it. I am now going to go back into here, and that's not what I want. I want to go into the effects. We're upside down. So lastly, I really want him to be back to normal. So now we're back to normal. We're going to grab our thing. We're going to go there, and we're going to put a mark. Then we're going to hit play, and we're going to see what it does. That time it did exactly what I wanted it to do. I'm good with that. Let's just let it play out and see how long, if it flips any more or not. That was the effect I was actually trying to get. So I'm good with that. That turned out good. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. So back to the beginning. So in the background, it's rotating. It's upside down. It's rotating. It's going to spin, and boom! I do like that. That is cool. So once again, I don't know anything about Sunny Vegas Pro, and I'm basically trying to teach myself. Now I will show you what I'm trying to ultimately be able to figure out, and it's real simple. I don't know if this opening has it or not. We'll see. I'm going to skip the ad.
What's up, mga karabasa? Sa episode na to,
That's what we're trying to eventually do, that right there, or something similar to that right there. So again, he watches this out of the Philippines, and he likes their opening sequence, which is right here. And I got to do a couple things. One, I have to find this font online somewhere because it's nowhere in Sunny Vegas Pro. Once I find the font, I'm pretty sure I can put it on the picture and make it work. I really am pretty sure I can do that. And I only say that because still have 2 viewers. Awesome. I only say that because I've gotten to here and I don't know what I'm doing. And I've got it doing certain, some things it's cool, some things it's not. So I just wonder, actually I need to check my time. No, I'm not on a time schedule. 43 minutes, wow. Unbelievable. It's amazing how that goes by quickly. So I just wonder if I come into right here, can I grab another effect and put it right there? And it looks like I cannot. So we're going to come over here. We're going to try to grab the effect. And we're going to come down here. Now we're going to take this one. We're going to put it right there. Again, I'm not going to change anything for now. I just want to see. We're going to grab the effect. I'm going to come over here. And we're going to play it and see what it does. I have no clue what this is going to do. I am happy with that. I might change some colors around. I may go to a blue pink instead of red pink. I like that. That's good. The bad thing about when I make things expanded like this so I can see it is it takes forever to play. So my guess is I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. But I will show you a cool effect I found accidentally the other day. So what's going to happen right here? I'm hoping it slides out to the left. Good. That is so good. Now, we can actually make this much more presentable and much more not so taking so much time by doing, I think, that. So now we're going to play it. Going to have the effect coming in. Oh, by the way, if you want, you can grab this and make it so much bigger. You can do the same thing coming down here. You can grab it, make it bigger, but that's a cool size for now. So that's good. I like that. And then it should automatically transition to that. So this is fun. I enjoy it. I really like the fact that he's challenging me and wanting me to learn this. I really do relish that. So I want this to be, I don't want it to overlap. I want it to be shorter, so I'm going to have to play with that a minute. I think I just screwed this up, actually. Because I've got the beginning exactly how I want it. I don't want to mess with this beginning other than changing the colors. I do want to change the colors. I'm good with that. That is so good. I like that. Then it's going to go solid to his name. Everything goes away. I'm good with that. And then now this is going to fade away. I'm good with that. So actually it turned out pretty good, but I think the problem now is right there. I'm going to have to shorten the length of the effect, and then I'm going to have to figure out if I want to do that. So now, I don't like the text color. We're going to come in here, we're going to grab more of a blue. Let's go down to more of a, let's actually get a blue, and we're going to close it. Didn't change. Why? Oh, it did change. I left the back. Okay, so we'll see what this does. I'm not gonna like it, I don't think. But we'll see. I think I wanted to change the background and I ended up changing the text. Yeah, I changed it to blue, but it actually looks, yeah, I guess it looks blue. So that's okay. That's not what I want. So again, to change the color, you come in here to the, so I'm gonna change this back to, if I had a picture up right now, I could click on this eyedropper and go get the color, my exact color I want. So I'm just going to grab this slider, and I'm thinking it was somewhere in there. That's fine. And then I want to go get the background color. I want the background color to be more blue. So we're going to grab it. We're going to come down here. And let's go with a kind of that color blue. We're going to close it, and then we're going to hit play, and let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, I can tell already. I'm good. I'm better. I like the color blue, so this automatically appeals to me. Does what I want it to do, and then it's going to go away because I think I already had put blue in there. Yeah, good. I'm good with that. That is so cool. So I'm going to have to shrink. I think I've got to take this one right here. Get it. Oops, that's not what I want. Okay, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to grab the effect and shorten the effect down. And I'm going to have to grab the whole effect and go to there. Now let's see what it does. I like to do things in steps, so that's why I do it. See what I like, see what I like, do it, see what I like, and then go from there. Hopefully this just goes away about the same. No, I still got some doggone black at the end. Not as much. It doesn't appear. Or maybe there is. So you remember a while ago we went and grabbed an audio file. So now when we play this, So cool. Now you can, I forgot to show you what you can do is, if the music's too loud, I'm going to lower the volume to like just below half. And there ought to be a way. I like that. So far, so good. So, I just thought of something else, but then I forgot what I was going to show you. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. So we're going to leave this just for a moment. We're going to go back to my desktop. We're going to go back to fonts. Obviously, you have to load it in. It looks like it's got to be, let's see what this is. That's nothing. There's nothing there. Oh, there it is. I thought I would, actually, I thought I was going to like this because I thought this was real similar to what he's looking for, but it's not. It's a little different, so we're not going to look at that. So what you can do, or what I did, was I went into Google Chrome. I'm a big Google Chrome guy. I typed in free 3D fonts. I went here, and there's there's like 50 per page, and there are 11 pages. So I scrolled through here, and when I seen something that I thought I would like, then I just grabbed it. So we can kind of look at this. That looks all right. I've got to find it, and I'm sure there are other sites that have different fonts, but I don't want to pay for it. Apparently, you got to pay for this one. There's a $sign by it. So it says it's free though for personal use, so I should be able to download it. So I just scrolled through here, like that's kind of cool looking. The One Dance Bold, Barking Cat Demo Regular, Candy Pop, Bubble Love, Egyptian, Zaire Italian or something, I guess that's what it is. Hexagon I got already, so I'm going to play with it. KC Summer and the Sunshine Band, that's kind of cool. KG Summer. Snaps Taste Christmas Regular is kind of cool looking. So the next thing I want to find is where I can actually go in here and make this blue and this red and this green and this yellow, and I'm sure it can be done. I'm going to jump up to page 5. I've been through this once already. So yeah, it's good. I should put the link for this in the notes as well. I'll have to remember that. But to show you, I'm just going to grab one. Okay, I'm going to grab, no, I'm not going to grab that. That's going to. Let's get, I want something that, okay, here we go. I thought I got this one already. So let me go look and see if I did get, yeah, I did right here. So I got that one already. So again, once I hit install, then I got to restart Vegas Pro. It'll put it in there. So we're going to install it. We're good. I'm going to close this. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to hit X. And yes, I want to save it. And it's going to be saved under the same name because I didn't change it to save as, which I should have, but that's cool. I'm good with that. We're going to reopen Vegas Pro. While that's doing that, I'm going to jump over here. So we're way behind. I'm just not getting, it's just not broadcasting the download of that. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to see what's in the notes. I did put the fonts in there. In the notes down below, there's two links. One's to the fonts and one's to Ron's photography page. Ron's a photographer. Does great pictures. I cannot recommend anyone any better than this. So we're going to get out of this. Vegas Pro's up and running. Ow, not good. It didn't bring it back, but not a problem. We're going to go find the file. I'm going to hit new and check our settings. You always want to change the resample mode to disable resample. No clue why. It's just what I learned when I was first starting out. Then we're going to go to file. We're going to go to open. And we're going to go to documents. And we're going to hope like hell that that's in there. Right there it is. And we're going to hope like hell that all that nonsense is in there. And it looks like it's not. So I'm going to play this from the beginning. Oh yeah, I think it is. I think we're good. I think. I apologize, this is going to take a minute. Actually, it's going to take about a minute 40 seconds. Yep. I did move the music. So what I can do is, we'll speed this up a little bit. I'm almost 99% positive I can grab this right here and fade that like that and grab this right here. One of the very first things I taught myself. So that's going to fade. I can also grab this and make it like go to right there. So then when we play it from here, we're going to have a little overlap. We're going to have a long overlap, but we're not. Okay, so I'm good with that. So I don't want that huge overlap. I do want this to be right there. Now I do want to see if it fades in. Yeah, see how it faded in? Difference is it didn't start out strong, it fades in, so we're good there. So now let us do one more thing, and then I'm going to wrap it up for the night. First thing I want to check is over here. I want to see if we still have, we do 2 people. I've been live for 57 minutes, so that's not too bad. We're going to go to media generators. We're going to grab simple text, which should be, go to titles and text. We're going to grab simple text. We're going to put it right here. We're going to highlight it. We're going to go to text. Gosh, I don't remember what that last one was I put in there. So, being the old man that I am, I got to go over here to fonts, and I got to say it was, I think it was coarse. I think. We'll see. We're going to come back to here. Wow, I did open it. We're going to go back to here. We're going to go up here to the top. It's alphabetical. So it should be, which it's not. Son of a gun, that is not there. Because it's alphabetical. C-O, courier. Maybe it was it not coarse? I thought, okay, so let's do this. Let's go into fonts. See if it was coarse. It's not showing up. Oh, there it is. I thought it was coarse. Maybe no, I don't think it was. It wasn't coarse. Okay, so I'm an idiot, which that's nothing new for me. So let's figure out, what did I put in there? Was it minstrels? It was minstrels. Ha! Okay. So we're going to come back to here. We're going to go to opening titles. We got it highlighted. I don't know if you can type in M. You can. So that takes you to the M's. And then, good. I'm just going to leave it big like that. I am going to change the color. And we're going to go with blue. It's going to be an oversaturation of blue. We're going to leave that like that. We're going to come back here. We're going to go to advanced. We're going to change the background color. We're going to go to teal. And we're going to make it a solid maybe teal. And we're going to close that. We're going to close that. I didn't even change the thing. I just want to see what it looks like. I'm good with that. I am good with that. I kind of like that. So if I wanted to, I come in here to the FX. We already know that we're just gonna rotate it, or we're gonna move it up to here. And I don't know if it's gonna start from there, so we're gonna grab our little thing and we're gonna put a mark. And this is strictly a huge sample. We're gonna rotate it to here. We're gonna move the mark, and we're gonna put it to here. We're gonna put a mark. We're gonna grab it. We're gonna run it off the table. We're gonna grab this and put a mark, and there we go. Not gonna close that, but we're gonna play it. Whoa, that was way too fast. So we're gonna close that because this is kind of in the way. We're gonna hit stop. It's gonna go back to the beginning, and kind of doing what I want. I'm just gonna have to figure out the means to slow it down. And I think to do that, I think we grab these. I honestly don't know, guys. So let's see what that does. We just moved our marks a little bit. We're going to hit play. Yeah, slowed it down a little bit. That's good. So I'm going to wrap this up. We got to be approaching an hour. Yeah, we're a little over an hour. So the 2 people that have watched, I really appreciate it. If you could say something in the chat room, that'd be great. It's kind of one of my immediate ultimate goals is to get someone to talk in the chat room, just to say, hey, hi, you're doing great, or hey, hi, this is neat, or hey, hi, this is horrible, or hey, hi, I've worked with Vegas Pro, let me help you out. And I would take all the help I can get. Same thing in the comments. If you want to leave comments, providing you're clean, don't leave anything dirty. It's a family-oriented channel, and we don't need to teach our young kids any more than they know already today. So please, by all means, leave me a comment. If you like it, hit the like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button. I'll figure out what I'm doing wrong and adapt from there. I don't plan on doing anything off the camera. I plan on doing it exactly like I did it tonight. We've been an hour and 2 minutes. It's been fun. I'm pretty pleased with the way some things have turned out. I'm going to hope my buddy in North Las Vegas, who this is for, sees it, and he's pleased with where the strides we've made. If you want to kind of see how far along we have made this, let's close that. I'm going to save as, and all I do when I do this is I come in here, and when I make changes, I'll put either a letter or a number. And now when I go to open the file, there'll be 2 of them. So we're good. And let's see if there is. So this is just, okay, this is, I made this. We're going to play it from the beginning. I was just messing around. I've got so much to learn. Well, that's not what I want. That's weird. It's weird that it put it on top, so I don't want that. I want to do a new. No, I don't want to. I don't want to keep that. There's a way you can make this stay permanently, and I'm going to have to figure out how to do it, so I don't have to keep doing that. So now we're going to do a new file. Now we're going to open. I want to open this one, and it should put that one in there. Sure, yes. We're going to play this from the beginning.
Ready, set, action. We're going to put the chickens that are in this box in the big coop today. So I'm going to give the camera over to the camera person.
Yep, that's me. And we're putting new chickens. We raised some chickens in our garage. We had these 4 white ones out there. And then I'm going to dump these in there. No harm was done to the chickens. I don't want anybody to report me to the SPCA or whatever that is. We're getting ready to expand the coop. Believe me, they weren't harmed a bit. They seem like it. They got a little riled, I got to admit that.
And the pecking order begins, ladies and gentlemen. The pecking order.
There's 12 of the new ones, and there were 4 of the old ones, and that was last week, and they've already integrated and get along just fine. In fact, they all try to get together and attack me now. So we put a tarp up. We live here in central Illinois, and we didn't put it all the way up to the top. I needed some air in there. So the tarp's getting ready to come down. So that was video number 1. And then if you come in here and open up video number 2, it'll put it right there. And you just can watch that.
Ready, set, action. Box number 2. Unboxing the chicken.
Unboxing a computer, only this time it's chickens.
Robert's doing this. Oh, look, they're getting along. Look, they're eating the crumble.
But we had a big argument on what they were going to eat, so I figured they'd eat what was in there. And that one rooster up there on the top, it's roosting. I put that roost in there 3 weeks ago, and it never went to it until we put them chickens in there. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. But, you know, we plan on doing some live videos, and we'll do some editing and changing around. But again, I know now I can do so much with this, and it's going to really be fun. So I'm just going to stop. Well, I'm going to minimize it because I want to go in there and clean it up. So we're going to jump over here. We've been 1 hour and 7 minutes. I've had 2 people watch the whole time. I really appreciate that. I'm going to stop it. I have no idea. Oh, that's, I guess. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to stop the video. And I always mess this up. Monday night chat. More Vegas pros coming to an end. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Everyone have a great Tuesday. I'll be going to the state of Iowa tomorrow. And then we're going to go to Minnesota. And then Chicago. And then back home. And then I'm probably going to do a live something or another and show you the wonderful time we had in Iowa, Minnesota, and Chicago. Once again, thanks for watching. Everybody have a great night. And